Stanford University in California not only has opened the nation's first law clinic devoted to religious liberty, but is also hoping that other colleges will follow its lead. The clinic, which opened last month, is drawing interest from Stanford law students hoping to represent people who feel their religious rights have been violated, and not just people from some religious groups, but all groups.
Maybe there are some groups that might choose to only represent Christians or, on the other hand, Muslims or what have you. There are some of those groups, but we're certainly not that, not only because we're a university where we have students coming from all over and from all different perspectives, but more importantly, it's the right thing to do to be diverse and to show that universality because it's the right thing to do.
The clinic is facing some opposition and criticism. About $1.5 million in funding came from the Beckett Fund for Religious Liberty, a conservative group. Some liberals feel this could lead to a conservative agenda at the clinic and possibly even a bias against Islam. Clinic officials say that will not happen.
Well, I'd say look at what we do. Look at our docket. We are involved in active litigation supporting the building of a mosque nearby. So I don't really know where Islamophobia fits into that.
Meanwhile, some Democrats at DePaul support the clinic.
I don't think it's that bad of a thing to protect our Second Amendment right as Americans. I come from a religious background. Both my parents are clergy, and I think it's really cool to, as long as it's actually representing all types of religion and not just Christians and not just Abrahamic faiths. I think it's important that we pay attention to the rights of everyone.
The clinic recently has taken cases involving Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, Jewish groups, and Muslims. Tom Judge, the chaplain for DePaul's Law School and CDM, is curious to see how the clinic operates.
I think that there's a breadth in terms of the communities they could represent, the people they could represent, the issues they could represent. So they don't want to operate, and it doesn't sound like they're going to be operating too narrowly. As you said, they have people of many different religions who are within their clinic, who are law students within their clinic, and they've taken cases already that have a lot of diversity, and I think that's a good thing.
Currently at DePaul, there are 10 clinical programs, none being devoted to religious liberty. The Center for Church-State Studies here at DePaul aims to educate and help those researching issues dealing with religion, law, and society. The Center for Church-State Studies, though, does not go as far as Stanford's new clinic. Therefore, could the Stanford model be successful at DePaul?
Absolutely. I think I've always considered DePaul the heart of liberalism in the Midwest, and I feel like, yeah, this is going to sound bad, fringe religion groups, like not very, not well practiced by the majority of Americans, but I think if we have a better understanding of what they're going for and what they want and what they can contribute to society, that's great, and that's the liberal in me.
Some feel that the clinic could help those who have a hard time standing up for themselves, a commitment similar to DePaul's Vincentian mission.
Religion is valued at DePaul, both the understanding of it, the practice of it, the critique of it, and at DePaul we also value real clinical experience for our law students who are being trained to practice law with experts standing over their shoulder. So I would like to think that a clinic like this would do well at DePaul.
The Stanford Clinic currently focuses on people's rights to freedom of religious expression, but not on the controversial issue of government endorsement of faith. But its director didn't rule out these cases in the future.
So I think we have a long road to go, but in small steps, I think we'll be able to serve as a good example of excellence and unity.
The Stanford Clinic is unique. As its work evolves, many are watching to see if other colleges follow its lead. For Good Day DePaul, I'm Cody O'Hara.